Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16.3, and this is episode number 71. So before I begin on today's adventure, I think Monday's episodes kind of tend to be like, what's going on, kind of commentary. And I gotta tell you guys about something really, really cool that arrived. Well, to me it was, technically yesterday, Saturday. But actually it got here Friday on my mom's 74th birthday. But we were so distracted with that I didn't get it until yesterday, the day after. But I just want to preface things by saying that when I was growing up, we weren't dirt poor. We weren't struggling to really need anything, but we never really had the best of everything. When we were growing up, our toys came from yard sales, most of it. Our clothes came from yard sales, or Salvation Army, that kind of thing. And one of the things that was always ingrained in me, my brother, and my sister was to always be appreciative of every little thing we get. And that's something that was just ingrained into us, to cherish everything that we got, because you never know if you're not going to have it, or there's other people who have way less. And to always count our blessings and be appreciative of our blessings, as well as the generosity that other people bestow on us. And, we didn't have a rough time growing up in terms of, having food in our mouths or anything like that. We always had clothes on our back, full bellies before going to bed. We weren't super rich, obviously, but we weren't destitute poor. And so those values have been ingrained into me. And so when I hear other people say that they appreciate this and appreciate that and appreciate so-and-so and so-and-so, there's times that people are actually quite genuine about it, and I can kind of sense that about people. And there's times that people are not genuine about it, and it always irks me because of what I learned growing up, to appreciate everything that you have. So when I started this YouTube channel, I was not expecting any of the things that I've been given in the course that I've been doing my channel. I got a Patreon, and I was grudgingly setting up the Patreon thanks to Sharky. And the reason for it is because I hate asking things of anybody, even if it's owed to me. Like, truly owed to me. Like, if, I mentioned this in a video before, if it's pay from an employer to me, I hate asking for my check, or for, the cash is what I usually got most times. I just don't like asking things of others. I like earning it, because it makes what I get in return much more meaningful to me. So back to this YouTube thing, yes, I've wanted to do this as a job, and because I enjoy it. I see no point in doing something you don't love and profiting from it, and not just in the fun way. And I have enjoyed the hell out of this, especially talking to you guys and hearing you guys' comments, amongst other things. And I'll get to that in a second. So, getting into YouTube, I started up the Patreon, and since December of last year, I've been getting steady donations on that, and I tell you, it's more than I think I deserve sometimes, because I want to get paid to do what I love, but at the same time, it there's a part of me that doesn't feel like it's right that I am getting paid to play video games and make videos and show you guys what I do. It's just that work ethic thing kicking in my head that if you're not breaking your back and sweating your balls off, it's not work. It's not worth money. So it still seems a little alien to me to accept money for doing this. Now, I ain't gonna say no. I'm unemployed and I make money clicking ads for a pittance. But it's worked for me. I've paid for my computer that you're watching this all from, being created from, doing that. So when you guys have donated to me, and, you know, Pamela Goodman in particular, she's been Patreon Zero, you know, like Patient Zero, she's Patreon Zero. Number one, nothing came before her. She's been supporting me since December, and later on, you know, came Cone and Sharky, and there's one other person. I know his name. I'm just not sure if he's all right with me mentioning his name, and I'll mention it if I get a message from you later saying it's all right. Then I'll say it. I've had direct donations to my PayPal from Teddy Bear. You know who you are, man. And all I gotta say is, you know, I don't always feel like I deserve them. I just make videos. I just play video games. I have fun. But then I read the things that you guys have written to me, and I don't think it's a secret, but, you know, there's, like, for Pamela, for instance, you know, I find out that my videos help people get through hard times. And not just in the video game sense, but, like, away from the computer, away from the keyboard. Helps them through hard times. And that alone makes me feel really good. Because, you know, if I can get somebody to laugh or think about something, you know, I've infected your brain. You know, I'm in your head. I'm being thought of in a way. It sounds a little narcissistic that way, but it's kind of along the lines of immortality in a sense that, you know, some people are immortal because they have kids and it continues their bloodline. Some people are immortal because of the deeds and the acts that they do. You know, some of them are considered great men, you know, generals, politicians, philosophers, and, you know, things they do or say grants them a little bit of immortality. But I just make video games, you know, play video games and make videos. You know, it's not a big deal. I'm not saving the world. Well, I'm the only one in this world that's alive. Outside the traders, I guess. But knowing that, you know, I affect people's lives outside of the video game and the videos, it means a lot to me. It really does. Because I know what it's like to go through hard times. Maybe not necessarily financial, although I do go through some financial hard times. I've never been exactly financially steady. But, you know, I've gone through some troubling times in life. And, you know, to have something that brightens up your day, I can definitely understand and appreciate that. And so to hear that from you guys, it does mean the world to me. And then when you guys tell me these things, and you donate to my Patreon or PayPal or what I'll be mentioning in a minute, I feel like I'm not worthy of it because all I do is, again, play video games, make videos of it, be a goofball. So I have to think in my mind, you know, to try to justify it, because it does make me feel a little guilty at times. I don't want to take advantage of anybody. I just want everybody to have fun. You guys know that if you've seen the slogan of my channel. If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. So, this package I got, Pamela Goodman and her husband Leo sent it to me. And she sent me other things. I mean, you're looking at one thing she sent me. This is, one of 2 shirts you've seen me wear on this channel because they're my work uniforms. Because I think that highly of them. I wear them with pride. Because a piece of Pamela went into this. She was thinking of me when she was making this. She was thinking of me when she made the cards that she sent me over the past couple years. And I'm not used to having people thinking of me like that. It's nothing, untoward. It's just thinking of me and thinking highly of me in some way. And it's kind of odd for me how to deal with that. I don't know if this is coming across the way it's going in my mind and in here, but I'm just a pale white kid from Michigan. Not anything super special. And there's times I talk a good game, and there's times that, I've been told I'm too humble on things. And the way I look at it, I aspire, as Floaty Head, I aspire to just be as real as I can be myself. And to do so, I try to maintain a balance between being a blowhard ass crack and just being Silverblade Dagger, which is me. I ain't gonna dox my name, although some of you already know it. But it really hits me when people appreciate me so much that they think they spent the time out of their day to think about me. So that means a lot to me in that regard. So I'm gonna pause the game here, and I'm gonna show you what I got. So this is sort of a vlog and a gaming video at the same time, but Pamela and Leo sent me this card. She made it. Okay, this is not Hallmark. It's way better. So I have to cover it up because I think there's a phone number here, but it's got a computer. I don't know if this. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a computer there, and it says to help you reach your goal. I'll cover that part up. I don't know if you can see that very well on that small, tiny little camera, and I could switch it to a big one, but I have to get out of the game for that. But this is what's written on it, and it's printed on it. Dear Silver, Leo and I wanted to give you a gift. I know how hard you work to make your videos a success. Along with all you do for your family and friends, you deserve a little extra boost now and then. Smiley face. Hope this helps you to be able to get your power supply. Another smiley face. Hugs and much love to you, Pam and Leo. Now, you might not be able to see this, and it actually got tore off. There's an envelope here within the card, and it's kind of like a wax seal like you'd see on an official ancient scroll or document. But on it was this gold $1 coin. And it's a James Madison coin with the Statue of Liberty on the back. And that was what was holding it closed. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, it's kind of showing it. But that was what was holding it closed. And this isn't cheap cardstock or nothing like that. This is top quality. I mean, she made this for me. And inside this envelope was $150. That's the most anyone has ever given me, ever. I've had friends loan me like $5 here or there, or pay for dinner type thing. And, with my friends, we don't keep count who owes what. We pay for each other back and forth. I've had money given to me for birthdays and stuff like that. But it's not all that often, and I appreciate it every time. But to be given $150 from somebody that only knows me through my YouTube channel, through my videos, to do all this for me, when I first opened I gotta keep this paused. When I first opened it up and saw what was inside, I got a little choked up. I mean, my heart went right up in my throat because I was not expecting that at all. And I really, really do appreciate it. I don't know any other way of sharing my appreciation that could do it justice, or to say the words that would do it justice, but it really does mean a lot to me, especially since Pamela, I'm speaking directly to you on this, especially since you know that I have some aspirations, and one of the goals I've set was to get a new power supply and video card, and just so I can make these videos better than they are, just so you guys can enjoy them more. And it really means a lot to me because at this point, I now have enough money to not just get the power supply, but also to get the video card. I was expecting to have earned enough from my online clicking of ads and what I've saved up all this time. I was expecting that between Thanksgiving and Christmas is when I would be able to afford it. I was actually thinking probably first, second week of December. I can get this thing right now. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. And I really definitely appreciate it. But it's not just the money aspect of it. It's the fact that you think so highly of me that you feel that I deserve that. And I don't always feel like I deserve anything like that. So it really, really means a lot to me. And I really do want to say thank you, not just to you, but also to the other people who have donated money or just saying kind words about what they feel about my channel, about my videos individually. It really does mean something to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, from my family, who, when they see me getting stuff like this and how my channel is growing, me 540 subscribers now. My parents are just barely able to grasp that as success, and it blows their mind when I tell them, Grandma Shirley watches and Pamela watches, and what they say and the comments, and because I tell them, what you guys say. Bloodbane and Splintfast, Sir Splintfast. I correct myself. Charlie D, Jacob, Teddy Bear, Shad. I do still have the piece of paper I had your names written on. But yeah, you all contributing to my channel means a hell of a lot to me. And I tell my family about it because they like to see me do well. And to see them proud of me and see them shocked by these things that I get, it really makes me feel really good. And I'm honored to know all of you guys in some small way or another. But I'm also honored that you guys think of me, maybe not extremely highly, but you think of me well enough to be good and friendly and comment to me or donate to me. It really, really, really means a lot. So thank you guys, all of you guys, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Pamela. Couldn't have done it without you. Well, it would take me longer to do it, but I really do appreciate it. So with that all being said, and I don't want to make a whole gushy speech. I guess I've already done that, but I don't want to waste a whole episode being gushy. But I did want to make sure that it was acknowledged and that you guys all understand where I come from about it, and that I really truly mean it. And on with the game. basically what we're going to work towards is getting the base finished off. One thing I did notice, looking back over last week's videos, partially because of Pamela's comments, and other guys' comments, I kind of realized I made a mistake on that second floor. Now, I had caught myself in the one video and said I didn't have the roof high enough, and then I corrected it. Didn't correct it enough. That second floor ceiling is still too damn low. But I'm not going to... I mean, I already got part of it cemented in. I could take a while to whack it all out and make it right. But I'm thinking I'm just going to have to live with my mistake. And do some kind of workaround. Make it work. You know, if you can't get it right the first time, it's too much work to get it right for a second time. Live with it, make it work, and that's pretty much what I guess we'll do. Because it's day 9, we got some days yet. We got 5 days before, well, yeah, about 5 days before the day 14 horde. And I'm out here just mining rock, not only for the cement mixer, but also for the iron, and I guess some zombie junk. But, yeah, let's see, where's that low point? I think it's right over here. And if I get the right buttons, there we go. And just spam the E key. This thing off and go back to base and see how things have progressed with the cement mixer and the like. Because I think I might have plenty of stone. Apparently. And might be, yeah, I might have to get some wood. Definitely gonna have to clean up around here. See, Pam, I may not be getting every single one of these things, but every bush has its day. They will be clipped. It's getting close to night time. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. See, I made the roof one level too low. I should have went up yet another level, and it'd be similar to, it'd be more like the base I showed in last week's bonus episode. So anyways, got plenty of that goodness cooking up in there. 2 minutes on the clock. So let's see, we'll let that burn down for the moment. Let's get this stuff packed away. I think I put, I don't know if I put pine seeds in there or not, or in here. Yep, apparently in there. And that's medical stuff, which can go in there, so I have some room. Put that in there, and then sort. Looks like we've got company. Let me pack that away. In there. It sounds like a lady. And oh, crud. Okay, so game on. Might as well get these guys out of range. Yeah, they're gonna be dead soon, if not already. Crap. Why don't you die already? Dang it. Stop banging on my walls, you goof. Ah, missing. I'm getting a little sloppy here. I think that's all of them. And right before running time. Oh joy. Alright, so let's leash. Well, free loot. Come and get it. Better get this guy before he pops. See, that's part of the trick of it, was when these bodies, like you just saw splatter right there, when they get stacked on top of each other, if you don't get the bodies before they turn into gore blocks, you're going to lose out on anything that may or may not have been within them. So it does kind of help to be speedy, I guess. Because part of the idea of this base is not just the electrical fences and all that. It's to be able to harvest as many dead zombie corpses as possible without losing anything. But there's bound to be some inefficiency in the system somewhere. And obviously, I need more of them. Let's see. Okay, just make sure I didn't hit my caps lock. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go with 12, just to see if that's enough. Alright, so let's get replacing the things with the things. This is going to take a little bit. Probably should have brought some concrete with me to do some patchwork, but it's not like you've done a serious amount of damage. It's mostly to the spikes, so while we're waiting for spikes to get made, let's repair the ones that are damaged. Which apparently isn't many. But it delays time just enough so we can get a handful of spiky spikes to play with. Now these aren't going to be a permanent feature of the base. They're just to keep the hordes off the base until I can get everything fully established out here. I gotta do a little repair work here. I think this is probably where I fell last week. Got an owie. Helps if I get on the stairs. Alright. So that's gone cold. So get this fired up for, let's see, we're at the end of this episode, so we'll go with 30 minutes. Won't hurt. And, okay, this is... there we go. Everything else is kind of a food product of sorts. Or a cooking item. What was I thinking of? I think I just had a major brain fart. That's what I'm looking for right right there. Alright, make some more concrete, because you can never have enough concrete for this base. Alright. That'll probably do it for this episode. Good. Aha! A little bit of ammo. Not a lot, but it's a start. So anyways, guys, I will leave you with this episode right here. I'll probably be doing some work during the night. And, yeah. So anyways, I just want to make sure I say it again. Pamela, Leo, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate what you've done for me. Not just with what you've sent me just recently, but this stuff, the quilt, the cards, just being a good friend and commenter, my super minion. And my guy's already hating. For the rest of you guys, those that have donated, Teddy Bear, Sharky, Cone, guy I don't think I can quite name, because I don't know if it's alright with you that I name you. Again, thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. And then for the rest of you guys that may or may not be able to, I'm not really worried about it. I'm just grateful that you guys enjoy my content, that you guys comment and interact with me, and I know how I might affect you with your gameplay, if not just making your day a little bit better. And I appreciate you all 540 of you guys, and the regulars that watch. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and until next time, see you later. Twitch. See ya.